Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to take part in this Take Note debate, in particular with respect to the answer that was given by the Minister for Regional Transport, the Honourable Sam Faraway, and the question was, for the benefit of the chamber, given that on Monday the Minister for Transport said he became aware of the decision to shut down the New South Wales and Sydney rail networks late last night, and that yesterday he said, I found out with everyone else at 4 a.m, this was on Monday morning, as Minister for Regional Transport, when were you briefed on the decision to shut down the rail network? And the answer from the Honourable Minister was, when I woke up in the morning. Now, this goes to accountability, Mr. President. We've got ministers of the Crown who are not aware of major incidents on our rail network, i.e. the shutting down of the whole rail network and the inconveniencing of millions and millions of New South Wales commuters. And I just point you to Section 36I of the Transport Administration Act, which was pointed out on Ray Hadley's program this morning. He raised this. And there is a requirement on behalf of senior bureaucrats to notify the Minister. And the Act says, and I quote, Sydney Trains to supply information to Minister, Sydney Trains must A, supply the Minister or a person nominated by the Minister with any information relating to its activities that the Minister or person may require, and B, keep the Minister informed of the general conduct of its activities and of any significant development in its activities. Now, the way that that's written, and the reason that's written, is because if there is foreknowledge that you're going to have a major incident on the rail network, the people of New South Wales who elect us and elect ministers to represent them and carry out the safe operation of things like train networks, critical to the lifeblood of our city, then he should know, because he or she, whoever the person is, should be accountable to the people of New South Wales. Instead, what we've had from these ministers is, look, I found out when I got up, I didn't know that this was going to happen. And we have a situation here where people have a right to know exactly what was said and what was contrived, because it looks very much like the situation was manipulated on purpose to try and put in the public's mind that it was the workers, the rail workers and their union who caused the disruption, when we know very well they all turned up to work ready to run the rail network and were not participating in industrial action which would have shut down the network. Instead, the Minister doesn't know what's going on, the regional minister doesn't know what's going on, and tries to blame the bureaucrats for not telling them. They find out in the media the next day. In our form of accountable government, it's just not good enough, and we will keep pursuing it till we get to the bottom of this.